Hello, my name is Megan Gidley and I'm the Director of Marketing with Connect. Welcome back to the Get Connected podcast. I am so excited to bring you my interview with Lester Raber, who is the sale manager for the 2024 Daviess County Breeders' Edition and Trotting horse sale. This is a action-packed podcast filled with lots of information about the pedigrees and the lots that they're going to have available. This is a podcast with a preview video that you are not going to want to miss. Let's dive in. Hi Lester, thank you for sitting down with me today. I know you are the sale manager for the Daviess County Breeders' Edition and Trotting horse sale, and I am so excited to learn more about what your sale has to offer and to dive into some of the catalog today. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good there. How are you doing today?
I've been very good. It's a beautiful day.
Absolutely. We're down here in Daviess County, Indiana, southern part of Indiana. If you've never been down here, then you've got a chance to get on down here maybe October 18th and October 19th to kind of come down and enjoy the weekend with us.
I know I'm excited to see it. Can you give me a little background on the sale itself? How long has it been around? Things like that?
Absolutely, I can. This is going to be our third annual. My name is Lester Raber, and I'm involved here with the three other gentlemen, Calvin Yoder, Jerry Wagler, and Leroy Wagler. We kind of got together 3-4 years ago and then decided that we need to have a local auction here to sell off some of our breeding stock and some of our yearlings and winglings and so forth. So decided to come up with this Breeders' Edition sale right here at Dinky's Auction Center. And this is the third year, and it looks to me like maybe by far the most exciting as of now.
That's awesome, and I love the history of this sale. I'm so excited to dive into the catalog, and I don't have to go very far to find something eye-catching. Right on the cover is lot number 95. Now, I don't know much about the pedigrees of horses or really anything to do with this portion of the sale, but I do know that this mare is highly sought after. And do you mind explaining to me a little bit more about this mare and why it is such a big deal?
Yeah, I can explain that to you just a little bit. Number 95 is that fancy Joker mare. She's an own daughter, a direct daughter of Sierra Cosmos, which Sierra Cosmo has been around for years and years and years, and this is kind of the last of the last. So for even when I was a little kid, 10, 11, 12 years old, I remember Sierra Cosmo's mares in the auction ring, and I was excited back then. Everybody wanted them back then already, and now here we are 30 years later, and they're still highly sought after, way more so now than what they were back then. But we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. That's kind of the last of the last, and I don't know if this mare is exactly the youngest, but she's at the last crop is what I've been told. And I'm not going to sit here and brag about my own mare. She's kind of nice, I think. She's been a ladies' horse for the last 6, 7, 8 years. The Amish lady's been driving her on the buggy. She's never been to an Amish auction before, and yeah, we're very excited to have her here in the auction to kind of see what really does happen.
Yeah, I can't blame you. She really is a beautiful mare. And if you want to check out the catalog or get a catalog mailed to you, you can head to our website and the catalog is there. But diving in further, I see that lot 99, just a couple down from 95, is a direct mare of Andover Hall. Can you talk about that lot a little bit?
Well, Andover Hall mares are they're kind of right there with the Sierra mares, And if you've ever been out in the Ohio area, I think Ohio, anywhere in the eastern states, Ohio, Pennsylvania, people know all about the Andover Hall, so we don't have to talk about that too much. But the really, really neat thing about this is I bought this mare from a older gentleman, 82 years old, and he raised her, and he raised the mother of this mare and the sire, I believe. I'm not sure. He was kind of a deal where he raised all of it. But this mare here actually has got a balanced image dam, which is really good. And then the second dam is by Dream of Glory. So not just her mother is good, but also the grandmother is really good also. So yeah, we're kind of excited to have. It seems like if you really want to raise some good babies, it's all about pedigree. That's where it all starts at. So you can have a really nice stallion, but if you want to raise some good babies, you got to go to the mother and grab some pedigree there too to kind of make it all work out.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Is there any other lots or information about the catalog that you want to highlight?
There actually, there's a few more that we could actually hit across a little bit, and if you got a minute or two, I'll just kind of touch on a few of these. Some of the tires that we have.
Fire away.
I'm just looking across there. There's an 8-year-old muscle massive mare, which he is really, really hot. Last while, there's a credit winner mare, Pine Tucky. We got 2 hard rock and roll mares, and they're very hard to find. There's 2 of those. I see a Ken Classic mare. That's all good. There's a Mr. Hard Rock mare with an incredible 8-dam. That's like really hard to find. Another muscle massive mare. You know, I keep going down this catalog. It just pedigree just keeps going. There's one by the A Masterpiece, which he brought like oodles of money some time ago, and his coats are all really, really hot. But and as I keep going down through there, it just keeps going. And then at the very tail end, we have 3 stallions. And this is kind of exciting. We got 3 stallions, and then there's actually one of the stallions is called Surebird. He's an own son of Andover Hall. Now we're getting to the Andover Hall son. He's only like 6 years old, maybe, and he's got an American Winter dam and a Donerail second dam. So he's going to be an exciting young Andover Hall son. That he's like a 3/4 brother to that Sting Like a BK that sold out there at Mount Hope for like $750,000 or something. So he's actually he's a highlight for us. There's also a 4-star Road Row stallion, and then there's also a Masterpiece stallion. Stallions are like, we got the really good pedigree there. There's good pedigree on babies. I want to say there's going to be like, I think 40 weanlings, 52 yearlings, maybe around 40 brood mares and 3 stallions. There's 133 head. And I'll go across that schedule of events for you real quick, like if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Starting on Friday morning, this is going to be October 18th, Friday morning, from 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock is going to be horse check-in. And then from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, here's one you don't want to miss. We have a complimentary lunch of some famous cowboy beans and grilled chicken. That happens at 11 a.m. to 12 o'clock, 1 hour. And then from 12:30, starting at 12:30, we have the presentation of weanlings and yearlings. And at 1:30, we start driving the stallions and the Friday sale horses. 3:30 p.m., stallion presentation, and that's going to be in the sale arena, is where that's at, with the sale arena. And 4 o'clock is when we actually start the auction. So at 4 o'clock, we start the auction with weanlings, then we'll go to yearlings, and then we're going to go to brood mares. And that'll about 8:30, 9 o'clock, that auction will be over with. Then on Saturday morning, we have about, somewhere in that 100 to 130 head of trotting bred horses that are going to be like driving stock on Saturday morning. So it's an action-packed weekend starting on Friday, October 18th, finishing up on Saturday on the 19th, and we couldn't be more fired up.
I'm fired up just thinking about it, and the food that you mentioned sounds fantastic, along with this amazing lineup that you have going for your sales. So I'm just excited as you are. Is there anything else you would want our online viewers or people that are visiting the sale in person to know about your sale?
You know, it's just a good sale to come to. And, you know, when you think about Daviess County, Mark Yoder with the Standardbred Journal, he always says that whenever he thinks about Daviess County, he thinks about good food, quality horses, and a friendly atmosphere. And that's something that we feel like that we can sit here and have that little warm, fuzzy feeling inside us, thinking that we want to actually do that. You know, we want to give you a friendly atmosphere when you get to Daviess County. And I just think that it's an option that you don't want to miss.
Yeah, it sounds like it. That's amazing. We are so excited to see you on October 18th and 19th. More information about this sale can be found on our website, on our Facebook page, and on our YouTube channel. But Lester, thank you so much for sitting down with me, giving all of this information, and I'm excited just sitting here thinking about your sale coming up in 2 weeks.
You know, and I'm just sitting here thinking about this also a little bit about, like you mentioned before, the catalog. They can get online right on your website, and they can download that catalog. Is that right? Is that how you have that set up there?
Yep, they can download it or they can view it just on the website, and they can also view the schedule of events, lot previews, the advertisements, everything on our website, Facebook page, and YouTube.
Good, and that sounds very exciting. And if anybody has any questions about any of the horses, they're welcome to give me a call. My number should be right on the catalog, I do believe, right on the inside, second, third page. It's all right there. If anybody has any questions or whatever, they feel free to give me a call. And man, I'm just happy that you actually sat down and took a little time out of your busy day to talk with me about the auction, and I could appreciate it more.
And same over here. Thank you so much, and we will see you October 18th and 19th.
Sounds good. Thank you. Bye.
As we talked in the podcast, if you want to access the online catalog, you're going to go to connect.com and click on auctions. Under auctions, you'll click schedule, and that'll bring you to the menu to pick the sale that you want and to get the catalog link. Those catalogs are available for download if you would like to print them out or send them off to be printed, but the web version will always be available for you to watch and to have access to. And as a final reminder, our Facebook page and our YouTube channel is filled with previews for this sale, and there's more to come. So don't miss out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel now for notifications when we post or when we go live, and check out our Facebook page now for more information. Thanks for watching, and have a great week.